Happy Monday, everyone. Where is one of the best places to team build and build a really strength on your team? It's at your company conference. And that's the new series that we're starting today on the Monday Minute Team Building Tip. I'm Gale Bates, a CEO of MyMentorBiz.com, where I help leaders grow strong million-dollar teams. We work together on strategies and systems that help them scale their business. And we have a very brand new series today on team building at conference. Hey, Teresa, glad you joined us today. So, my very first conference was mind-boggling to me. I didn't have any idea what to expect. I went all the way from Hawaii to Chicago. It cost over $1,000 just to get there. The only person I knew at conference was my sponsor. I didn't know a soul. I'd never attended this type of conference before, and I really didn't know what to expect. But if I had known that this conference would not only change my business, change my mindset, change my life, I probably would have not believed it at the time, but it absolutely did. And so I want you to think about your team members and reaching out to your team members to have as many of them attend your conference, your company conference, as possible. And it does take work as a leader. So we're going to talk, this is a 3-week series, and we're going to talk about we're going to talk about today about getting ready for conference and how to get ready for conference for your team. We're going to talk about, in the second week, we're going to talk about what to do at conference with your team, because that, I really worked with my team at conference to help them grow their business. And it was one of the best places where I saw a lot of growth after conference. And then we'll talk about the growth after conference in the third week. So let's talk about getting ready for conference, okay? So what I want to make sure, and you might want to write some of these things down, is that you want to make sure you have a list of team members that are attending and spread that list everywhere. We are promoting conference as many places as possible. I would have probably 10 graphics that I go on Facebook, and you're promoting that every week in your team Facebook group. I would make sure I promote it in my weekly newsletter to my team as well. I would make sure at my team meeting, I recognize and applaud the people who have already signed up for conference and encourage others to sign up. So promoting it everywhere as a leader is really important. And having that list where people can see who's attending is very powerful. People say, oh, she's attending, maybe I want to go too. How am I going to do this? And that's the other thing, is sharing with them the importance that it is an investment in them. And usually people don't attend conference because they can't afford it, they don't want to leave the kids, or they're maybe afraid. They don't know what's going to happen. So it's up to you as the leader to make sure that you paint the picture, okay, of conference. And when I talk about painting the picture, I'm talking about what happens at conference from the very first time they arrive, like Friday night, the excitement of Friday night. Friday night is usually a product release night, okay? For us, it was a big fashion show, and nobody wanted to miss that fashion show. It was the key to seeing the whole new line. Nobody had seen it, and that's what usually happens at conference with new products. So it's a very exciting time on that first Friday night. In fact, when you arrive at your hotel, you experience the excitement. Everybody there is there with their conference. You meet new friends. It's just I call it just totally exciting. As you walk into that hotel, you feel the energy that happens there. So then you want to explain to them what happens the next day, which is usually a day of workshops That's the personal development workshops where they learn how to be a better leader. They learn how to have higher sales. They learn how to get more bookings. They learn how to recruit. And those workshops are very powerful. I would even recommend to my team members which workshops I thought they should attend. And after the workshops, we would all get together and share our great ideas. And then Sunday is all about usually a powerful message before everybody leaves on personal development again, because that's what conference is all about, personal development, right? But it's a really powerful message to go home and really work your business. And that's why after conference, following up after conference with team members is so important as well. So I want you to make sure that you are getting ready for a conference with your team, sharing with them and painting the picture and having special conversations. If somebody's on the fence or if somebody hasn't even thought about it, you want to make sure you pick up the phone and you have a special conversation with them and talk about the investment of attending conference. It is so important for them to know that they are investing in themselves. And not only are they going to be meeting other people from all over the country or all over the world at some conferences, but they also will be meeting the corporate people. They get to hang out with people that make the company really work. Hey, Janet, glad you're here today. So that's my advice for you to get ready, okay, for conference, making sure that you are really promoting it and making sure that you're going to have this year more team members than ever attend conference, because you are making sure that you are promoting it everywhere in your communication, painting the picture, and making sure you're on the phone having special conversations with people and having them to step up and invest in themselves to attend their company conference. Now, I do have a wonderful little handout for you on team building at conference. If you would like a copy of that handout, it's not quite ready. I didn't have any internet this morning for the whole morning, so I'm a little behind today, this Monday. But if you would like that handout, it's called Team Building at Conference. I would love you to comment with the word conference below, and I will make sure that I will get that free handout to you as well. So Janet and Teresa, thank you for being on today. If you have a question for me about your conference, I would love to answer it for you. If not, I hope you have a fantastic Monday, and I will see you next Monday. Bye.